Hello?
Hello?
Hey, is this Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, this is Andrew from. Was this a good time to call?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. What can I do for you?
Mhm.
Tell him I gave him your number.
Yeah,
Um,
awesome. And is there an email I could perhaps reach out to? How much is it worth now?
it sold last year for $1,400,000.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Mike. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Just got off the call with the CEO and didn't go the best, didn't go the worst. I guess it went the best that it could have went. He basically reaffirmed my beliefs that he's looking to crack down on resellers and he basically wants one reseller handling everything. He included that he wants SEO, new pictures, even like PPC advertising, and it's like, do I know how to do all those things? No, but like can't really say that on the call. So like, whatever you want, I'll do it. If I don't know how to do it, then I'll learn how to do it. That's basically what I said. And at the end of the call, he basically referred me to his Amazon consultant. Gave me his contact information. And I did a little bit of research into this Amazon consultant, stalked his LinkedIn a little bit. It's a little bit confusing why he referred me because this Amazon consultant, his website basically says that they handle everything A to Z from brand management, registering your brand to Amazon, bringing your products onto eBay, Walmart, all sorts of things. So if they're already working with this consultant that claims to do all these things, unless the consultant is not looking to sell the product, that's where I would come in. If you've been selling on Amazon at all, you've probably seen the brand Pattern on a bunch of listings. Basically what they do is they help grow a company's e-commerce presence. So they'll take over everything from SEO listing, marketing, and they'll even sell your products on Amazon. And they're the one sole reseller of that product. They have a ton of products. So I assume that this Amazon consultant is doing something similar, but if he's doing everything but actually selling, that's where I could come in and be that one authorized reseller. That's what I'm hoping for, but I'm gonna call him soon. This would be huge if I got this. Not that huge, but I have no one right now, so this would be huge for me. So I've been doing Amazon for the last 5-ish months now. The first 2 months, barely any progress, a lot of just setting everything up, finding my prep center and whatnot. But I've been doing pretty solid number, a few grand a month in sales the last few months, last 3 months or so. But I've been doing retail arbitrage. Basically, I'm just scouring the internet on retail sites looking for things I could resell at a profit on Amazon. There's some potential there. I mean, I could see if you're hiring a bunch of VAs and you have a good system going that you can make some serious money. But me personally, the idea of just wholesale in general is a lot better because once you find the supplier, once you find the profitable product, you could order it over and over again. So I'm trying to transition a little bit more over to the wholesale side rather than just strictly retail arbitrage. I mean online arbitrage, but that requires me to reach out and talk to people. I know a lot of people don't like doing that, but not too bad. Right now, just at the University of Hong Kong, eating some breakfast. It's around 9 o'clock. We have some stir-fried noodles. We have a chicken steak, and soy milk here is so good, bro. But just probably just gonna eat this and then start reaching out to people. Little taste test noodles. All this was like 30 Hong Kong, so $3 and change in US dollars. And the crazy part is Hong Kong is considered expensive compared to like mainland China, so there's probably a $1.50 in mainland China. I don't really know how foreign exchange works, but I'm happy the dollar is strong. So it's about 5 o'clock right now. Just left the library. Did a lot of outreach today. I've reached out to about 30 accounts, distributors, brands, just hoping to get at least a few price lists. I'd consider that a win. But the weekly goal is to reach out to about 150 suppliers or brands and hopefully buy something from one out of these 150, I would consider that a win. Definitely not expecting too much, but sometimes you just gotta take it day by day, work even when you don't see any results. So it's hard, but you gotta do it. ChatGPT just released their image generation, or 4.0 or whatever it is. It's pretty good. Messed around with it a little bit, try to make some YouTube thumbnails, but it's not that good yet, or maybe I'm not good enough giving it the prompts. But one thing on the YouTube front, I'm at 900 something subscribers at the time of this video, and I remember putting down one of my goals on Notion for the year was to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And to hit that within a little over a month is amazing. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching. I just wanted to document my journey, and I did not expect this many people to care this early. So thank you. That pretty much wraps up the workday for today. But yeah, just trying to make it happen.
Oh, so bad. That's definitely getting cut out. Let's get cut out. What the? No!
That you just did?
Wait, so why did you fall for it?
So you did like a behind the back, and then you change your hip. So your hip was directing to the left side.
Oh.
So obviously that's how I think you would.
So then you close the gap and you play me drive into the
Yeah,
left.
so I close the gap, and I kind of like shifted the hip towards the side that I'm trying to defend you, and then.
Thanks.
Alright, so it's 9 a.m. the next day, and I'm looking at my emails about what I expected, to be honest. I think I got rejected out of 4 out of the 30. 2 companies got back to me and sent me like a form to fill out. And the Amazon consultant that I got directed towards when I called the CEO hasn't responded to me yet. Obviously not the best results, but wasn't expecting too much more than this. It's a numbers game. If I hit up 1,000 companies, at least one of them's got to be able to work with me, right? But at this point, I'm just wondering if I should pursue these no's and try to get them to switch to yes. I'm leaning towards probably not, because these are bigger companies and they just gave me outright no's as soon as they heard that I was an e-commerce based business. I think with smaller companies, you might have more leeway, but trying to find these small companies that also sell well on Amazon while needing an Amazon seller and being open to working with one is quite rare. But you're just looking for that single needle in the haystack, and just one of these relationships can change your life. So trying to find that needle in the haystack, trying to get that lottery ticket, but once you punch that lottery ticket, it should be good from there. Just in the common area of my dorm right now, eating some boiled eggs, salt, pepper, and some veggies. A little broke healthy meal, but been reaching out to a lot of distributors, and the number one issue I've been running into, other than them not responding at all, is they're asking me for like distributor references or brand direct references that I've worked with in the past. And as someone that's never worked with a brand directly or distributor directly, just because I've been doing online arbitrage, I've just been leaving those areas blank, and they've just been getting back to me, deny. I mean, at least they're getting back to me, but like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. It's kind of like that dilemma where they require experience, but in order to get experience, you need to do the thing, and in order to do the thing, you need experience. Just trying to find that one lucky break. That's all I need. Then I have that reference, then I have some money coming in, then I actually have the business kind of rolling. I learn how things work. But just keep chugging along. Try again and again, eventually one's gonna hit. You gotta believe it. Also, something I miss about the US that I didn't think that I was gonna miss is that I really miss the beef. Like, I'm eating eggs for protein, hard-boiled eggs. I don't even like the taste of eggs, but there's only pork and chicken here. I mean, chicken's cool, but like, I miss my beef. I can't eat ground beef. I can't eat a steak. I've had one burger in the last 2 months. First thing I'm doing when I get back to the US is eating a T-bone steak or something like that, because I did not think that the one thing I was gonna miss most about home was the steak, bro. The beef, the ground beef. I've lost like, I think 6-7 pounds. I think that's 2-3 kgs, like, just because I haven't been eating as much as I can. I mean, you're not gaining any weight eating hard-boiled eggs and veggies. Get some proteins in though, some fibers, some nutrients. I do miss beef. Oh, one more thing. I guess I can't really complain, but these eggs, the reason why I'm eating them is they're $1 less than $1 per egg. And it's roughly 8 Hong Kong dollars to a US dollar. I get 30 eggs for 25 Hong Kong dollars, so that's $3 and change, $3.20 maybe. I get 30 eggs. It doesn't taste the best, a little salt and pepper, but I think it's a cost-effective way to get some healthy proteins in, and I know in the US right now they would kill for those egg prices, so I guess I can't complain. What my guy say right now? What just happened?
I got my offer of a summer internship.
Oh, where at?
It's in Beijing. It's called Miracle Class, and basically it's a Chinese branch of the Y Combinator.
Chinese branch of YC is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's huge. Are you excited? Nervous?
Kind of excited, but also very nervous because I heard they got very strict rules, but it's still a high-paying job.
I mean, that's huge. You're only second year too.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity for me.
Yeah. How you gonna celebrate?
I'm going to maybe I will like bring all my friends to a dinner.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is a good choice.
McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's can be a good choice. I'm also seeing for other things.
Alright, so we're just talking about how Speed's in China right now, and he might be visiting Shenzhen, and you know, Faye just said that he was a big fan.
Hey, Speed, welcome to China.
YC, this is the intern you're getting, guys. Oh my gosh. Speed is in the basketball court like 5 minutes from us. Hopefully we get there in time. He's there right now.
Can't believe it happened.
Yeah, Speed is 5 minutes from us. Don't leave yet. Let me say hi, please. I don't even watch his stuff, but it's kind of cool. Tragedy, just missed him. Got in his little van, got up out of here really quick. But full crowd just gathered here trying to find him. I think he left to Times Square, or he said he's going Big Buddha, but you know, rather unfortunate.
Yeah, just a few minutes late, otherwise we see him. Got some picture from other guys. I'm just gonna pretend I saw him.
Some other people from my dorm saw him. So lucky. Oh well. You know, a little bit defeated. I did not see Speed. Bro, I was just hooping with Aiden there yesterday, or like 2 days ago. It's 5 minutes from my house. But eating with Faye now. A little beef brisket curry. Have pork belly and duck. What do you have to say about this whole situation?
Well, sometimes shit happens.
Okay, time to eat though. Okay, so a couple of things happened really recently that's actually quite exciting. I got my first price list from a brand. Just gave them my EIN, my reseller number, and they just said, okay, make sure you adhere to MAP policies. Here's the price list. Basically no resistance at all, super surprising. So now I'm just going through the price list. It's basically online arbitrage at this point, just trying to see if the numbers make sense for any of these products. Hopefully they do, that'd be amazing. But just gonna be looking through all the products to see if any of the numbers make sense. Okay, so I went through some of the products in the price list so far, and not the best, but there are some products that can work. It would require me to set up a new prep center on the East Coast though. My current one is in Montana, which is a tax-free state, because I was doing online arbitrage. But now that I have my reseller's permit, tax doesn't really matter because my reseller permit kind of voids taxes as long as I'm buying the products for resale. So I'm thinking about getting a new prep center because that would save a lot of money on shipping fees. It's just one more thing to think about. But if I did get another prep center on the East Coast, which would shave down shipping fees by like almost 50%, I could probably work with some of these products around 11% margin, which isn't the best, but it is a perishable item, so that means little or no returns on Amazon, which is what I'm looking for. I just can't deal with shoes and the returns that come with shoes. I used to be a sneaker reseller back in the day during quarantine, just like everyone else. It was fun. So when I started selling on Amazon, I thought I'd start with sneakers because I knew the market and whatnot. But the first problem is, by the time I hopped on Amazon, they had gated Nike, Adidas, Puma, New Balance, Hoka, and OnCloud. As in, they're not even accepting applications for new sellers at all. So that put me at a disadvantage. My biggest brand from there was Crocs, which is pretty solid, no complaints. Crocs, Fila. But my point is, it just took out so much of the market, so I had to dive into more niche sneakers, like specific hiking sneakers, and the profit margins were decent on that. It's just the returns, bro. I just can't handle it. Like, the same shoe would get returned 1, 2, even like 3 times sometimes before someone would buy it, and they would just stick with it. So I figured, going into wholesale, I'm stepping away from apparel. I'm stepping away from shoes. I just can't handle the returns. Some people make it work. I know a lot of people doing online arbitrage are doing sneakers still, and if it works for you, it works for you, but definitely did not work for me. Profit margins are there, but the returns, it just kills you, bro. I know I said eating food in the dining hall was my favorite part of the day, but this might actually be just watching some Solo Leveling. Saving my episodes. I cherish every single moment because every single episode is so short. If you haven't watched anime yet, you don't want to watch Solo Leveling because it's anime is for kids or whatever. Grow up, bro. It's so good. I was talking about my friend about this the other day, but for an anime that's very predictable, it's so interesting. I don't know what's special about it, but it's really interesting, and I'm about to dive into the 24th episode of this season. Season's about to come to an end. But yeah, that about wraps things up. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.